smoke, okay, let's get it to you. I'm not 50 Cent, but I got many men.
Let's get ready to rumble!
They hear my music, they turn up the volume. Rock out on stage like American Idol. Used to be bro.
By any means necessary.
Subscribe to the channel. We live.
What's good? This your boy Hog here with the Haters Real podcast. Now let's get into this shit right here.
I had to make it look juicy for him.
Come on in with the haters. Hit that like button. Now let's get into this shit right.
Everything I make when they grow up, give it to my kids. On that car coming down that block, who that is, man? That
Good. Hey, this your boy Hog here with the Haters Real podcast. Hey, I'm feeling like D'Angelo around here. How do you feel? You know, hey, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into this FBG Duck situation. FBG Duck, he was a threat to OTF, anybody affiliated with Lil Durk and King Von. So, in Lil Durk eyes and King Von eyes, you know what I mean, Duck was a threat to the music industry.
But folks that had seen that shit, hustle. Folks had seen that shit, wrote gang, Rio and music. And so when Duck came in, they had showed the shit to Duck. Duck laughed at that shit. Duck like his ass at Goofy. But Duck was already ready for him, cause in real life, that's what Big Clout did that shit. Bro, he really did that when it came to this rapping shit and metaphors and punchlines and hooks. Folks had that shit, gang. Folks was put that shit on him. You see, he come right back. I'm from 63rd, first grade. Falling up on his own beat. It's up when you get up on your own beat. On gang. When you sending this at a nigga. But see, that's what Duck do though. Duck do the battle rap, gang. When it comes to...
And Duck would have been on top. You know what I mean? What about if Duck was still alive right now? Would Lil Durk have won that Grammy? Or would have been competition? It would have been competition because FBG Duck, he kept it real, you feel me? He was ready anytime somebody wanted to go to war with that Chicago drill type of music. Duck had the metaphors. Duck had the right things to say. And Duck was clouded. And by FBG Duck being clouded, you know what I mean? He was respected. He was respected all around the United States. You know what I mean? This is bigger than, gang banging. You know what I mean? This is the rap industry. And when FBG Duck was taken out, you know what I mean? It was a celebration on the other side, you feel me? Now in the end, you got Lil Durk, you know what I mean, doing shows. You know what I mean? Talking about pushing the peace, becoming a Muslim. Lil Durk knew this situation. Hold up. But anyways, Lil Durk, he knew that he was about to get arrested. The reason why Lil Durk knew he was about to get arrested, because Lil Durk, he booked 2 flights. You know what I mean? He booked 2 flights to get out of the country. Why would he book these flights to get out of the country? Because Lil Durk, he knew that the feds was on him and the feds was watching him. You feel me? King Von, when he was still alive, he knew that the feds was watching him. You know what I mean? And what Lil Durk didn't know, they putting the blame off on OTF Jam. What about if OTF Jam did not have nothing to do with this situation? You know what I mean? OTF Jam, he had just did some time, you feel me? If they could show proof in the pudding and proof in the paperwork, if they could get all the way to the grits and bacon, add some salt to the grits, turn it up, mix it around. If they could find any documentation that OTF Jam snitched, then go ahead and put that paperwork out. Because when you got OTF Jam just sitting up in there and look like on the picture that he eating McDonald's combo meal or whatever, you know what I mean, large drink, you know what I mean. Hey, you should have gave him an apple pie on the side. But to keep it real, a lot of people can put pictures together and they can Photoshop. They can Photoshop anything, and now you got AI. So Lil Durk, this is a karma situation for Lil Durk. Cause Lil Durk, he should have stayed out the way. How in the world you letting people use cards that's in your business or OTF name? You feel me? So it seemed like Lil Durk wasn't running this OTF as a rap label. He was running this OTF as a street game. Then you got Lil Durk putting out all this wild information on the internet because he the voice. He said he the voice of the streets. So since Lil Durk is the voice of the streets, he gonna let everybody know what's going on in the internet. And what y'all gotta understand about the internet, the police, the feds, everybody watching. And while they watching, they putting information together. And they putting that information together and they adding that everything up. Durk, he got out of the situation with the old Block 5 situation. Hold on. But he got out of this situation because old Block 5, they haven't said nothing. They didn't say that Durk was affiliated with the murder of FBG Duck. But while Durk is sitting down locked up, the old Block 5, somebody can open their mouth, and if they open their mouth, Lil Durk is out the way. Who paid the money to drop 50K, 100K on FBG Duck head? Because FBG Wooski, his brother Big Mike, he said that Duck wasn't a threat in the streets. Duck didn't kill nobody in old Block. Duck was a rapper. Duck did music. The females, they love Duck. You feel me? So if Duck was over here rapping and he was spitting out, you know, these type of lyrics with the dead bees and the disrespect, when you look on the other side fell away because Duck was talking about they homies. And since Duck was talking about they homies, and it's all on the internet, they wanted to get Duck back. And when they got Duck back, man, it showed them boys coming up and down the stairs, jumping in the car, and going down a gun down FBG Duck at the Gold Coast in Chicago, downtown. King Von was laughing about this situation all on the internet. But he didn't know in a couple of months, he was gonna lose his life too. So this go down in Atlanta at the Hookah Lounge. Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, everybody was already there. The police was already there. Do it seem like the murder of King Von was staged? Do it sound like everybody that was in the whip with King Von, they didn't know that it was about to go down? And when King Von hopped out of that vehicle and he went to go put them hands and put them paws on Quando Rondo, his life was already written. He didn't know that he was about to get gunned down and he was about to lose his life. Did Durk get King Von out the way? But did Lil Durk get King Von out the way so he could rise to the top, get the Grammys, then try to bring the city back together? But because the King Von was alive, Lil Durk couldn't be doing this pushing the peace. If FBG Duck was alive, FYBJ Bane would be pushing the peace with Lil Durk. To keep it all the way real, yeah, we want to push the peace. But why wasn't the peace pushing while these men, while these fathers and brothers and uncles and nephews, why the push wasn't being pushing peace at that moment? Because there's lives lost on both sides. FBG Duck, he had kids. King Von, he had kids. All the fallen soldiers of Chicago, Chirac, they had families that loved them. and they was taken out because of this Call of Duty situation, talking about OPPS. When you got OPPS, you gotta look around. You gotta look around like a crackhead. And looking out the windows and watching your back. And sometimes you're not paying attention because you living a different type of life and you thinking that people ain't gonna come after you. And when you ain't paying attention, there it go. You gotta understand that when your name is popping like that in the music industry, when you ain't watching yourself, somebody can spot you out. Or if you ain't watching yourself, somebody within your organization or your rap label, they'll be the ones that'll take you out. So Durk did all this pushing the piece in the end to be locked up. He gonna have to sit down for a couple of years. He gonna have to sit down in California with the OTF boys who ratted and told and put him in this situation that he gotta fight for his life. Hold up. Now he gotta fight for his life because he didn't take the blessing, because you know the Most High can bless you, but if the Most High bless you, he ain't gonna take it away. But when the evil powers or the evil energy of the devil that the Christians call it, when he bless you, he can take it away. And when he take it away, there ain't no way you getting it back. Lil Durk, he cursed himself for getting at the OPPS, pointing out green lights and green light people and laughing about it. He over there by that tree. Where the FBG Cash died at, he died by a tree. So they set him up. When Lil Durk go to court, or before he go to court, because it's going to be a couple years before he go to court, because he's going to have to sit down, because they might not get him a bail because Lil Durk was trying to leave the country. Lil Durk will have to answer about the FBG Cash situation. In the FBG Duck situation, I feel like the old Block 5, somebody gonna rat and open their mouth. Hey, but this your boy Hawk here with the Haters Real podcast. I want y'all to like and subscribe. Hey, I'm checking out, looking like D'Angelo. How do you feel? How do you feel the FBG Duck was gunned down in the Gold Coast? King Von lost his life. Lil Durk, he did a murder hire for plot.
Podcast. Now let's get into this shit right here. Yeah.